Hi Graham, so what have you and the team been up to?
Well, there's a huge amount going on. I went to the Parliamentary Internet Telecom and Communications Forum, rather snappily titled, but it was a CEO dinner in the House of Commons, and the subject was the ethics of the IT industry. So that was a good conversation, and I was able to kind of get across some of the commitments that our corporate founding partners have made. So I think there are issues for the industry, and particular topic of conversation was around safety, and there's probably more the industry could do, but I did want to kind of put a good word in for our corporate partners that some people are really stepping up to the plate. I guess the other thing that caught my eye is today I read great news that London Quadrant Housing Association are making, I think it's an £82,000 investment to provide basic online skills training, recycle PCs and a year's connectivity to 300 tenants, as a kind of first stage of a project to support their tenants, and that's especially important with the government's kind of digital by default agenda and the implications for universal credit applications. So that's brilliant news, and I hope other housing associations follow suit. I know there's a huge amount of work in the sector. And finally, we had our founders catch-up meeting yesterday, which all our founders attended, and it was the first time we'd been able to welcome Argos along to the group, and they potentially could make a huge contribution to our work, so it was brilliant to have them there.
Great. And what about the North East?
Well, the North East is going great guns, and a huge amount of our attention is focused there. We've got a pretty stretching target to help at least 125,000 individuals with their basic online skills in just a year, plus targets for supporting more businesses and charities. Good news is we've got all 12 local authorities in the North East signed up to the Digital Skills Charter, and we're starting to get real detail of their plans now. So Martha had a great letter from Jane Robinson, the Chief Executive of Gateshead Council this week, which set out in some detail what their plans are to support their staff, to support their customers, the service provider, and also what activity they're going to do right across the local authority to support people with basic online skills. So it would be great if all the local authorities had that level of detail, but for now it's fantastic that they've all signed up to the Charter.
And what about digitalskills.com?
Well, digitalskills.com is launched and in beta now, but what we need is digital champions all over the UK to join the site and to start to put themselves on the map. There's a near you area of the site, which is all about making sure that we get all the local training and access points, all the digital champions, the Wi-Fi hotspots, projects that are going on. We need all of that to be on a map, because then that makes it a really useful resource for people. So we really need people to join up. It's really simple, it just takes 30 seconds. It's a big resources section, but we need thousands of resources. So if there are tools, video or other things that you're using to help people with basic online skills, please suggest those items for the site. Rate the items that are already there. This is meant to be a big online marketplace that is a repository for all of the basic online skills, tools and content that all of us are aware of. So it'll only work if all of you join it and put your information on it.
Anything else coming up?
We've had a lot of publicity in the North East, and the kind of campaign that we've run for the first 6 weeks is kind of coming to an end, but we've got some more ideas for what we can do with the local press. Baroness Lenfox, as I should say now, is going up on the 19th of November, so we're really keen for her to see some of the things that are happening on the ground and to find out, she wants to find out what more we can do to help. We've also, if you're based in the North East and you're watching this and you thought you'd like to be a digital champion, but you just need a hand to get started, there's digital champion training, free digital champion training in fact, every Wednesday in November up in the North East. Sponsored by E.ON, one of our founder partners, and delivered by the fantastic Tinder Foundation. So if you're up in the North East, you'd like to be a digital champion, then please do try and book yourself up for one of those sessions. And you just need to go to go-on.co.uk/northeast, and there'll be some details there, and you'll be able to sign up via Eventbrite. Next Tuesday is the Talk Digital Heroes Awards. I'm really looking forward to seeing who the winners are and to be able to showcase what those people are doing, hopefully inspire some more people. We're working with our partners on something we call I Made a Difference Awards, just to see if we can do even more to celebrate the fantastic activity that Champions are doing across the country. So more on that soon. And I think that's about it.